Well, hello, chat. Welsh Lady here. Nice to be with you again. Just so you know, I paid attention to the poll. I see that the majority of you you chose there was a choice between some quick stories, some funny stories, another part of the book that we're reading, and we will get to that. Because I know people are following that book as well, or menus, because that came up. Somebody did request it. They said menus, and I was prepared to do menus, but nobody voted for menus, so they voted for this. So, well, you all voted, so thank you so much for looking at the community post. I post it often, chat, so if you get this notification, because YouTube being YouTube, if you get it, then make sure you check community chat. What am I blooming saying, man? The community tab, because I put things on there too to keep you updated. So I can keep you involved as well, because I love it. I love talking with you all. I love replying to your comments, and everybody's been so kind and so lovely. So, right, I got my short stories, right? So here we go. The first one, I'm not going to say the name because it kind of gives away the story, but it says, I have a friend who I've known since I was very little. One day when he was 6, I was at his house when he got absolutely god-awful stomach pain. Oh dear. I mean, he was literally writhing in pain. So his mum took him to the doctor's office, where the doctor took one look and told her to take him to the ER, emergency room. Now, this is bringing back memories. Yeah, it says she feared something along the lines of an intestinal rupture. Now, on a personal level, right, coming away from the story, just as me being me, something similar happened to me. When I was 13 years old, I went to visit my father and my stepmother and abroad, and I was having terrible pain in my stomach, really bad pain. I was telling my stepmother, I'm really in a lot of pain, and she kept telling me, oh, it's probably just wind. Lord, why do they say that? It's just wind. Well, anyway, right? I came home, I flew back home. I get home and I'm really not well now, mind. And I say to my mum, I said, Mum, I've been like it all the holiday, and I'm not good. And my mum says, right, you're going up the doctors, right? Meet the doctors. And the doctor presses on my stomach, and he turns to my mother and he says, do you want the ambulance from your house or from you? Yeah, I had rumbling appendicitis. So I ended up in hospital having my appendix out. Well, my stepmother thought it was just wind. So anyway, back to the story, I can relate, right? Because this mum is now worried. She feared something along the lines of an intestinal rupture. About halfway to the hospital, my friend suddenly let rip. Oh, gosh. Oh, it had to be, didn't it? Suddenly let rip the loudest, most powerful fart any of us have ever heard. I swear to God, he levitated. We thought the upholstery in the car seat had ripped. After a good 30 seconds of intense farting, he looked at my mum and his mum said, I feel all better now. Oh, see, there's me going on about my stepmother going, this wind. This one did have when he levitated. That cracked me up. Okay. Right, let's move to the next one. Let's see what we got here now. I'm looking to see, chat. I look through these stories and I think, right, I read them with you. Right. Okay, so this one. Next one. So a couple of years I moved out of state with my boyfriend. I think that means a couple of years ago as a typo. Not that I'm being picky. It's just that, a couple of years ago I moved out of state with my boyfriend. I was super excited about it, but with reason. I had anxiety about being so far away from friends and family. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. If you've got a good relationship like that, sometimes you want to be far away, but not too far away. One of the ways my anxiety was coming out was in nightmares and night terrors. Oh, God. Oh. I'd wake up, violently sit... Oh, chat. Got another story coming up. I'd wake up violently sitting up in a cold sweat, gasping and whatnot. Now, I can relate to this. Oh, it sounds ridiculous. I'm relating to all of them. Right. I don't know whether any of you have ever heard of it. The true name for it is, brain fog. Come on now. Have a think. Sleep paralysis. That's it. Sleep paralysis. That's the true name for it. It's also known as old hag syndrome. Right, yeah. Old hag syndrome. And I suffer with that. Not so much in the last, got to be fair, not so much in the last few years, but all my childhood, through my adulthood, wake up, it's terrifying, you cannot move, you can see everything around you, and you're terrified, you try to speak, you can't speak, you can see, I've been able to see my other half in the bed next to me, and be thinking I'm tapping him and hitting him and, to just do something. And I haven't actually moved at all. And then all of a sudden, Neil's on my chest and his knees. And I cannot look up because I once looked up and I saw the face and oh my gosh, Chas, I'm telling you now, it's terrifying. Anybody who has sleep paralysis, I feel you because it is terrifying, and you don't want to, when you can't wake up, I've got a way of it now where I can kind of say to myself, wake up, it's just, you're sleeping, open your eyes, and just say, open your eyes. But it took me a long time to do that, because before, you just have to let it until it jumps off, and then all of a sudden you can move again, and you are actually awake, and the other are still lying next to you, like, nothing have even happened, and you're like furious because you think, why didn't you protect me? But it's old hag syndrome, and sleep paralysis. Anyway, I know I digress, but I like to share my stories with you, and so, yes, I do have that, and it's not nice. And so, I don't know whether this lady has that, but she's saying, right, so her anxiety causes it to have the night terrors. I'd wake up violently, sitting up in a cold sweat and gasping and whatnot. On one particular night, I had woken up to the sound of a doorbell ringing, which at 4 a.m. is nerve-wracking, she says. Yeah, I bet it is. If your doorbell's ringing at 4 a.m, the first thing you think is, who's died? Who's died? Nobody should be knocking at that time in the morning or ringing doorbells. So I shook my boyfriend fully awake. Oh, see, she could get hers awake. So it's not maybe paralysis. And told him I heard the doorbell and to go and check because I was scared. Yeah, we do that as women. Come on now, we do. We go, I heard something, what's that noise? And we get them to go check. And they're like, cheers, love. Thanks for that. I'll go check. take something with me. But then we look about and we creep thinking, are they going to be all right? We sent them. Anything happens to them, it's our fault. We sent them. We are now conspired with the intruder. Okay, so she shook her boyfriend. Wake and told him, I heard the doorbell. Go check. He quickly jumps up. He puts on his clothes and grabs a bat. Yes, he grabs a bat. Goes all the way to the front door and opens it. Scared shitless, she says. I'm peeking around a corner, watching it all go down. Now see, what did I say? What did I say? I see him step outside and I nervously await the verdict. Oh, she's in crime. She's waiting the verdict of the situation when I heard him call out to me, babe. And I respond real shaky, yeah. And he stands in the doorway, frustrated look, tired eyes, and he says, we don't have a fucking doorbell. We don't have a doorbell. Oh my gosh. Why didn't he realise the div? I mean, come on, man. You live there too. When you think it will live no love, is we don't have a doorbell. You're just having a bad dream. Go back to sleep. No, he's like, yeah, I'll take the bat. Yeah, thanks for that. Goes down. I don't have an effing doorbell. Oh, I like it. Oh, right. Let me look for the next one. Oh, we are funny, aren't we? Okay. This one says, excuse me. Oh, now, don't forget, mind, because I got to do this, right? And it does help me out. Can you do the YouTubey things like the subscribe, check your notifications are on all, because YouTube is being YouTube lately, and it's either unsubscribing and then resubscribing, or and I'm just doing it to me when the channels I watch, or it's the notifications are not working, right? Which is kind of probably common knowledge to everyone. But the notifications, and click them to all, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll get some. And that will really help me out, chat. Please, I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, okay, yeah. So my oldest brother, Ethan, doesn't like wearing pants while at home. Right, we're talking, he wears boxers. Now, boxing shorts, that's underwear over you. I'm trying to work out whether the pants is the American pants or British pants. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. So my oldest brother Ethan doesn't like wearing pants while at home. He wears boxers because he's a gentleman, but refuses to wear pants. So one day, we're all just chilling on the couch when Ethan comes in wearing his boxers. Oh, well, he's walking around and he's got his boxers on. It's just men. My younger brother, he's only young, but men, boys, they're all probably, and on the YouTubes, they're probably all sat in their boxers. My younger brother, Eric, asks if he can take off his pants too, and Ethan says, yeah, just make sure you have clean underwear on. Make sure you have clean underwear on. Oh, well, I hope so. Ugh. Oh, did you hear that? That was my dog going a bit mental. It's calling, that is. It's snoring is Poppy. If you hear snoring is Poppy, the cat. Anyway, so his American pants has got to be, because he says, yeah, you can take off your pants, just make sure you have clean underwear on. Eric leaves the room, goes upstairs, comes back 3 or 4 minutes later without pants. But in my underwear. Oh, and not just any underwear. Victoria's Secret. My Victoria's Secret. She says, and any girl in the family is a Victoria's Secret underwear. Woo! Ethan is laughing his ass off. Nate, the next oldest brother, is rolling on the floor, and I'm just sitting there like, what the hell? Now, my dad chooses the best time to come in with guests. When one of his 10-year-old sons is standing in the living room wearing his only daughter's frilly Victoria's Secrets, his oldest isn't wearing pants, and the other 2 sons are on the floor dying, and the neighbours haven't come over since. Oh, can you picture it? Dad has just come home gone, like, what's wrong with you? What did I create? Oh. Okay. These are quite funny. I actually really enjoy these funny ones. Probably too much. Okay, so I've got the next one. I never got to eat my Pringles. Oh, Pringles. Right, okay. Okay, so this was in 4th grade, and I don't know what that is back here. I'm sorry. I don't know the schooling. It's a little bit stranger over here with different schooling. But he was in 4th grade, so you'd have to let me know, chat, or in the comments or something, what age that is, unless they say. Okay, so this was in 4th grade, and I was in the class with all these dumbass kids. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Here's the backstory. Oh, we got a backstory. He's a bit like me. My parents usually pack me fruit for a snack, but on this day, they packed me like half of the leftover Pringles from the day before, in the cylinder container. Yes, I know, very, very well. I was really excited since I love Pringles, he says. Now, Dad, I love Pringles, but not the salt and vinegar Pringles, because when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had to be induced, and they said to me, no food, can't have anything to eat because you're going over the labour ward tonight. And I was like starved all day, being induced, in pain, not even able to eat. And then they come back tea time and they said, no room at the labour ward, we'll have to do it tomorrow. You can have something to eat now. And all I had there was a box of salt and vinegar Pringles in the tube, in the cylinder tube. And I ate the lot. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because then I went into labour about an hour later. And they had to take me over the labour road. So somehow, they magically made room for me. And yeah, don't eat when you're being induced and going into labour, because it's not a very nice look when you're trying to push and you're also vomiting at the same time. It's not nice, but it does help the push, mind, but it's not nice. Anyway, right. So that's my little bit of advice. Don't eat if you're going to be induced. Don't trust them. If they say, eat, is you all right? We wait till tomorrow. Just starve, right? Just starve. I was really excited, he said, because I love Pringles. But when recess came around, so I could take my Pringles and go out and eat. Go eat it outside. They weren't in my bag. Oh, we got a thief. I started scoping the area, trying to find my Pringles. I call the teacher. She tries to find them. She can't either. And then this thought comes to my mind. What if Moira stole it? Moira? Bloody heck is Moira? I'm sorting my dog out a second. Go on then, call. Underneath you go. There you go. Scratching at my arm so he can go under the bed. Right, he's now under the bed. Right, so yeah, he says, what if it's Moira who stole it? Oh. Moira was this chubby girl in my class. Hey, no need to fat shame, man. Just do squats, like Megan says. But like literally always wore this purple princess dress that should be classified as a bad Halloween costume, seriously, and was known for being a bitch. Oh, terrible language in here, I'm sorry, chat. Terrible language. But that is a female dog, YouTube, okay? Female dog. Don't be banning my channel now, mind. Okay, being the judgmental, oh, here we are, 9 to 10-year-old, he's only 10 years old. I straight out concluded that she must have stole my damn Pringles. I tell my teacher, well, too bad. I'll just go out for recess now. It was just Pringles being a little angel. So I stomp out of the class and start searching for Moira. Oh, he's on one, isn't he? He's on one now. He's like, right, I'm going to have you, Moira. I'm talking, checking areas, finding witnesses. Oh, it's like a little crime story. Wasting my time. Yeah, like sidebars. So after a solid 10 minutes, I find a group of these kids crowded at the side of one of the portable classrooms. I rush over to see what it is. The kids were eating Pringles, barbecue flavoured Pringles. My Pringles, he says. I start raging. Oh, raging, tamping, fuming, we say over here. Raging, tamping, fuming. I start raging as I smack the Pringles out of the kid's hand and start ripping people away from the main source. And in the middle of all the kids sat a smug-looking Moira with Pringles. I looked all mad and I ripped the bloody empty container of Pringles out of the damn bitch's hands. By now, even dumbass Moira knows what's up. She's a goner. I see, I told you he was after her. I would have red rummed her at the very least. Oh, so gosh. But a supervisor saw us and ran over. For the Pringles? Moira was forced to apologise, so she should, thieving bugger, and I was forced to accept her damn apology. I never got to eat my Pringles. No, they're all gone, love, sorry. To this day, I'm sure she fears my cold dead hands ready to rip her lion face off. Well, he's like, look, he? Bloody hell, we've been looking out for him now on trial. Right, we'll go Moira. She's going to be in court sometime, isn't she? Right, she's already thieving. So Moira will, Moira the Pringle thief. She's going to be on a trial. We'll find that somewhere on one of our channels that we all like to watch. We'll see Moira the Pringle thief, and then we'll see Pringle Boy then, who's just turned into this like mass red rummer, and all because of Pringles. I mean, gosh, I thought me and my pregnancy thing was bad. Blooming neck, man. Right, so I got to go scrolling now, see chat, because I'm looking to find my next story. Bear with me. I said that. And Megan Fox's whole music playing in my head. Oh, I keep watching. It's because I watch it. Smash near that. Oh, okay. I know I got more stories, but I just want to make sure that I find the right ones. Okay, let's try this one. Sporting. So I have this health teacher who is really insane about exercise. This woman has done Ironman triathlons and talks about going to the YMCA at 5 a.m. 5 a.m? Very dedicated then. But it says, yeah, she's crazy. Okay. Basically, we have this project to pick a health goal to do for a month. Oh, well, that's good. That's really good to have a partner. And you can egg each other on. Like things like drinking water. Well, just drinking water is a goal. Oh, well, okay, maybe like a certain amount of water, because we don't drink enough, really. Or doing squats. I tell you, I'm not making this up, honestly. You go to Megan Fox for the squats, okay? For that, you need some motivation, she says. So we were talking about physical things to reward ourselves with. Oh, good idea. She decided to tell us about her sporting goods fetish. Where she goes into a store and buys a bunch of gear like they were books. In the middle of this, she suddenly goes, I really like dicks. Realising what she just said, she turned red and in a more quiet voice goes, please don't tell your parents. It's not many times I'm stuck for words, but I really love dicks. So it is a sporting shop then, it must be. Chat, you gotta help me out, man. Seriously. Put it is it a sporting place? It's gotta be. Put a shout that out in the middle of the shop. Oh, I don't know whether I can continue to do any more chat. No, I think I'm gonna leave it at that one. Oh, well, these are the funny stories for you, chat. And please leave me a comment. It better be like a shop, a sporting shop or something. Oh, right. Okay. Now I'm going to go and try and mellow out a bit. Have a cup of tea. And just yeah, I'll leave you with that one. Chat. Thank you for my new subscribers who've come over from different places like Biggin and Shizzy Was Nuts, and I'm so happy, you know. I'm a Megan sent loads over as well, and thank you for Recovery Addict, of course. All of you new people who are coming over. It means a lot to me. It makes me laugh, and I hope I make you laugh, because that's what this is about. That's all it is about. It's just having a laugh and some positivity, because there's just so much negativity in this world, and I need it just as much as you. And you are darlings. You are lovelies. I always say hello, my lovelies, because that's you are lovely. Thank you ever so much for coming over. Please please subscribe if you're new. We'd love to have you. You're more than welcome. You know, take the mick out of my voice. That's what usually happens. I know. It's the accent. That's why it started. It started this way. If you look at my description, I tell you all about it. Thank you. And you all take care of yourselves now, mind. All right? Whatever bad things you're going through, just remember, think one good thing about yourself every single day. Just one. That's all you need. Just one. All right, my lovelies. I'll see you soon. Ta-da!